it's Marilee the Diamond Dinosaur, the Double D33, coming at you from my, right now it looks like a nest because it's a disaster area. So let's just call it a nest today. I'm coming at you today because I have a small unboxing I want to do. I got my Rokkari kits, and you know how much I love Rokkari. So I'm just going to jump straight in, and we're going to open these bad boys. So the first one I'm going to be opening is the Jackal. The Jackal is a character from the movie The 13 Ghosts. And it is one of my favorite movies. It's very underrated, for sure. It was a remake of the 13 Ghosts movie from the 60s, I believe it was. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. It did star, one of the stars was Matthew Lillard. Anyway, so the 13 Ghosts, basic premises, this man, he has a book, almost like a necromancer book, or a necromian book, or whatever. Telling him that if he captures these spirits, he can start this amazing machine and have all the power he's ever wished for. Like, it's almost like the devil's machine or something, so to speak. And the 12 ghosts, I think, I don't know if I'm going to be able to name them all, but let's give it a shot. You have the Angry Princess. You have the Jock, the baseball player. I don't remember what his name is. You have the little boy who is shot with the arrow. I think he's the firstborn, the little boy is called. You have the Pilgrimess. You have the Great Child and the Mom. So that's that's 5. You have the Jackal. You have the Withered Lover. The Juggernaut. The Hammer. I think it's the Hammer. That's 9. I know the other 2 are going to escape me. One is the Torso is 1. And then another one is a girl. She was like the prom queen or something. I can't remember her backstory. But anywho, Paramount Plus is doing a show, like a prequel show to the movie, which is going to give you like the backstory to the ghosts, right? And how they were captured. I think that's how they're going to do it. Because Matthew Lillard is supposed to star in the show. And he can't star in the current version because he, you know what? Sorry, spoiler alert. He actually died in the movie. I'm sorry, guys. My dog's just going crazy. My husband must have just got home from work. Okay, so this is an ode to my favorite one of the 13 Ghosts, which is the Jackal. He is extremely horrifying. So my favorite ghost is the Jackal. His backstory is he was the son of a prostitute. He was raised in the whorehouses. He hates women. He rapes and tortures and kills women. That's pretty much his backstory. He did have, I don't want to say remorse, but he kind of like did turn himself in. And he was he committed himself to a psychiatric ward, and he was not even very good there, to the point where they put a cage over his head. Eventually the asylum did burn to the ground, and he refused to leave the asylum. So he, in essence, kind of killed himself. So, but this is a picture of the Jackal. Yes, he is horrifying. And not even gonna lie, funny story real quick though. I was actually rewatching this movie about an hour and a half ago, and I had to run my car and drop it off for inspection. So as you can see, his hair is long, and he's got long dark hair. And I was right at the part of the movie where he made an appearance. And whenever he's making an appearance, he's flailing his straitjacket straps and everything wildly, and it's like wind blowing, and his hair is blowing everywhere. So I was like, oh crap, I have to go take my car. So I left, turned the movie off and I left. And I got in my car, And I thought, oh, it's really, you know, I don't want to be the windows down, you know, because of the pollens. I'm going to just put the air conditioner on, not realizing that I had my fan on high from the heater. So I put the air on, and I'm doing my thing in the car, plugging in my phone, whatever. And I happened to reach up to get my sunglasses, and I looked in my rearview mirror because I was getting ready to back up, and all I saw was this dark hair flowing. It scared the crap out of me. I had to stop and turn around to look behind me in my seat, and here it was my own hair, because I have long dark hair as well. So the wind, the fan from the car was blowing my hair wildly, and I'm like, oh my God, is the jackal behind me right now? Creepy. Hello. Okay, so you guys know anything about Rokkari? Rokkari is dark horror and dark art, and most of them are very confetti heavy. This is my second one I'll be doing, but I literally have like 4 more, actually 2 more on order that are waiting for them to ship and be done. So first of all, you get a good amount of these little baggies if you're going to kit up in baggies. And here are the drills. You can see. So kind of a, not muted colors, but pretty colors. The other good thing about Rokkari is you can get all the special drills for free. You just tell them that you want them, and they'll, you know, you'll get them for free. A little thing of washi tapes, a pair of scissors, some pink wax. There's your little toolkit. So here is the jackal. Unroll it. And I'm sorry, but my grand dog, just knocked something over on my craft table. I'm telling you, you're really not behaving very well today, young lady. What is happening with you? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so here is the jackal. You're not going to be able to see his face because of all the confetti. But, yeah, as you can see, this is, again, here's your legend going down the side. There he is again. The glue is very tacky, and as you can see, the drill feels perfect. I just love Rokkari kits. I feel like I don't want to do anything else right now. But yeah, this is the jackal, and he's not very big. I don't know, maybe the nun was a little bit bigger than him, I feel like. But yeah, so there he is, the jackal. So I can't wait for that. I think the show comes out, I think it's supposed to come out in July of this year, which is just literally perfect. I will definitely be holding on to him, and maybe I'll work on him while I'm watching the show. I always try to like coordinate, you know, coordinate things. Like, for what reason? Why are you coordinating anything? It's just a TV show and a dime pan. But you all don't understand. Coordination is everything. Okay. That is the jackal. This next kit is, I am a huge fan of the Universal monsters. The OGs, so to speak. And by OGs, I mean, you know, Bela Lugosi's Dracula, Lon Chaney's Wolfman, Boris Karloff's Frankenstein. Love The Bride of Frankenstein. She's definitely one of my favorites as well. I love everything Universal. And unfortunately, I never got into Florida to experience Universal monsters. But I watch them every Saturday with my father. And Frankenstein and The Bride of Frankenstein are 2 of my favorites. But my most favoriteest one has always been The Creature from the Black Lagoon. So Rokkari, actually, they have the old school, they almost look like the old school movie posters for the Universal monsters. So I had to get the creature, you know, because the creature is everything. And this is gorgeous. I can tell you that right now. There's all my little baggies. Here's the drills. Look at that. Look at those colors. Look at that. The greens and the special colors. Look at them. Oh my God. I'm in love. I'm already in love with them. And he's another one that's going to be probably relatively like one of the, you know, I thought I got him in the larger kit because, you know, if they're too small, then it's hard to see them. They're like too pixelated. You have to get them like the perfect size for the rendering. And for those of you that do follow me or know my channel, the nun is still in the craft room. She has not been removed. So she's not on the wall. She is hanging out over on the other table. Okay, so here he is. Here's the creature. Look at those colors. Amazing. It has 47 colors. Here's his picture. Right? The gill man is what they call him. And as you can see, it's literally like the old school. Let me just roll it this way. The old school movie posters, right? So you see this creature from the Black Lagoon. Let me show you the drill field real quick. As you can see, that's all great. So clear. Rokkari Eve, you have outdone yourself, sister. Done yourself. Stunning. Literally stunning. So, there you have the gill man and the jackal. So eventually I would love to at least try to get the Frankenstein movie poster and the bride. I don't know, maybe the mummy. I don't know. I just love them all so much. I have in my room I have a boudoir. So bougie. And it's, the colors are Eagles green. However, the theme of it is the Universal Monsters. I have a bunch of Universal Monster statues in there and things like that. So, you know, so yeah. But that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. So, thanks for checking me out. If you get a chance, go check out Rokkari Dark Arts Diamond Painting. You'll love their stuff. They do a great job, and I couldn't be happier with what I've gotten. So, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.